Hey, 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 how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah. Hey, 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 welcome, welcome, welcome. Ooh, I called it the wrong thing. Welcome to Church of RNK. My name is Rosemary Noni Knight. How are you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Already sang that, so maybe don't sing that again. Okay, so this is the thing. Are you taking care of you? I don't know, even saying that out loud, it feels kind of weird and odd, and maybe it's just is it just a woman thing? I'm not really sure. Is it a woman thing? Is it both a woman and a man thing? I imagine it's both, actually. That we get to a certain, especially we spiritual people, we get to a certain maybe time of life or something where we feel really responsible for everything and everyone on the planet, literally. And so we start to forget to take care of ourselves. We start to forget that we are worthy of care. We start to allow the pulls and the demands of life to take over completely. Take over so much that we are not taking care of ourselves. And I suppose what comes to mind right now is that whole, and I'm sure everybody's heard it many, 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 many times. If you've flown ever, you've definitely heard it. How you're supposed to actually make sure that you take care of yourself first. If there's ever a crash, before you start taking care of your children or anything like that. Because again, if you're dying, you're suffocating, and you're trying to save somebody else from suffocating, you'll both suffocate. Ultimately, you'll both suffocate, and you don't actually get where you want to go. But we forget that. Actually, whilst I'm trying to change this name, let me sing the affirmation for today. I want you to take this on board today. This is our affirmation for today. This is the Church of RNK. I take care of me. I take care of me. I take care. I take care. I take care of me. And again, I take care of me. I take care of me. I take care. I take care. I take care of me. Okay, so that's the affirmation for today, okay? And something that I've been thinking about specifically when it comes to this topic is family, extended family specifically, and some of the demands that places on you, okay? Now, I come from a very cultural, very traditional family, as in we're African, so it comes with a lot of traditions, a lot of ways that we're supposed to act and behave, and maybe your family is like that too. And you feel a lot of ties and a lot of pulls and a lot of agendas that you're supposed to live up to. There's a lot of culture that you may not even understand. So people like me who were born in the UK, I did live a good deal of my life in Nigeria, but there was a lot of stuff that I really just did not get, okay? There was a lot of stuff I just didn't get. There was a lot of stuff I didn't understand, but I felt I had to go along with it. Now, I was actually never considered the most pliable of people, basically. And in fact, my family would say that I was fairly rebellious. And yeah, I would agree, actually. Except I know now that I didn't need to rebel even. What I needed to do was just say no and not feel guilty about it, not feel shameful about it, not feel anything about it. But I didn't know what I didn't know. Hey, Felithia, missing you as well. Everything is well. I've been here every day, man. Where you been? That's what I want to know. Well, I'm glad to see you, okay? I'm glad to see you. I'm here in Turkey. Yeah, I've been here. Okay, so family. Extended family, particularly, okay? And yeah, as I was saying, there's many traditions, many things that I didn't understand at all. But again, I felt I had to go along with. And I feel it's a very important part of taking care of yourself to know when you just need to say no. And not in a rebellious, I'm not going to do that, man, kind of way. No, it's simply no, it doesn't suit my vision for my life. It isn't what I'm called to. So I'm going to take care of me right now, and I'm going to say no. I'm not going to feel guilty about it. I'm not going to feel rebellious about it either, because I get the right to choose what I do with my time and with my life. So whether it's extended family or it doesn't matter what family, actually, truth be told, or friends, because we're all born into some kind of a tribe. Guys, I want to know what you guys are thinking about what I'm saying. So tell me where you are. Felicia has said hello, so I want to hear from the rest of y'all, basically. Say hello. Tell me where you are. And tell me whether you ever had any difficulties around relationships and the demands placed on you, and times when you don't actually want to say yes and you don't want to do the thing that people are asking you to do, but you feel you have to do it. And so you go along with things that you really don't want to go along with. And it just makes you feel sometimes manipulated. It makes you feel as though your time is not your own. And it's like right now I'm putting together, I'm putting together something called Finding Yourself in the Midst of Everyday Life, okay? Because for a lot of people, it's almost like we forget ourselves. We're trying to give and give and give to everyone, and it's the idea of taking care of yourself seems selfish, seems wrong, especially as you're a spiritual person. I've had people throw at me, and you call yourself a Christian, basically. And then I've had, family members throwing that at me when I say no to doing things that I don't want to do. I've had to make very hard decisions about extended family, okay? I've had to say it's like there was some, if you, I don't know, how do I say this because I don't want to tell other people's stories as such, but then at the same time, I do want you to understand that I understand. If you are that person who has had some run-ins with family, if you'd spoken to me even 4 years ago, there were certain things that I felt I had to do as a member of my extended family. I had to do them. I had to say yes. People coming to stay with me that I didn't want to have staying with me, who generally came and made my life uncomfortable. I felt I had to say yes to them. I still remember my coach once when I was moaning down the phone saying, oh, this person is coming, and I just know that neither one of us is going to enjoy it, but it's the tradition that when this person comes, they have to come and stay with me, and this and that and the other, and blah, blah, blah. And he was just kind of laughing a little bit, and then in the end, he just said, and why do you think you have to say yes? And I had never even considered that I could say no. Never even considered it. Never even considered it. And there are going to be some areas of your life where you haven't even considered that you get a choice. You think you have to just keep saying yes. And so I say, are you taking care of you? Because this is the thing. We long for a deeper connection with the divine because we know that we're here for something more. We know that sometimes the life that we've settled for is not necessarily the life that we're here to live. But if you do not create space for the life that you're here for, guess what? Time just keeps ticking along. And then you get to the end of your life and you realize that ultimately you gave your whole life for whatever it is that you're doing right now. And if you're not happy with the life that you're living right now, if it's not fulfilling you in the way that you imagine it should, then it's time to ask some serious questions. Are you taking care of you? Because we do get caught up thinking that saying yes to everything and everyone is the right thing to do. Or there are certain people you might say no to and you feel good about that, but there are certain people that it doesn't even occur to you to say no. You just think, well, I have to do that. I mean, I have to. It's my mother, it's my father, it's my sister, it's my brother, it's my friend. I've known her since she was born. It's this, it's that, it's the other. And there are some parts of your life that you really don't even think there's a different way to live. What I'm saying, it's time to start paying attention. To get comfortable with the idea of taking care of you. Because taking care of you can look like spending more time on your own, really digging deep into who am I? What is it that I am here to do? People sometimes tell me they don't know their purpose. I tell you that you do know. If you will take the time to dig into who am I? But that's taking care of you, okay? That's taking care of you. Going on a spiritual journey where you just step away from all the normal stuff that you would normally do and dig deep into who the heck am I? That is taking care of you. Whether you're male or female, there is a time when, frankly, when you've been pulled from left, right, to down, right, everywhere, that you have to finally say, you know what, where am I in the middle of all of this? Where am I in the middle of all of this? I'm just kind of going along with everything, everywhere, anyhow. But when last did I really take some time to figure out who the hell am I? Why am I just going along with everything? Now, I'm not telling you this journey is the easiest thing to do on the planet. No, some of the reason why you're avoiding it is because you know, kind of, that you might not like everything you find when you start to find yourself in the middle of the everyday life. Yes, that's something new coming up. I'm really excited about it. Find yourself in the midst of daily life. That's what I'm calling it. I think that's what I'm calling it, unless it comes up as something else. But for right now, that's what bubbled up inside of me. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm still fleshing it out, but I can see it being a daily thing over a short period of time, just to really help you dig into who you are again. And it might cover areas like what I'm talking about now, but it probably go a lot deeper, because these are areas that I had to, when I was coming out of feeling depressed, feeling dead inside, and just kind of going through the motions because I'd gone bankrupt. I felt like a failure. I felt like my life was over, really, that I just going to have to go through the motions, look after my children, and die, basically. And that was my life for a little bit, until Spirit woke me up again. Hey, you are born for more. You are capable of more. Wake up. And I say that to you as well. You are born for more and capable of more. Wake up. What are you selling your soul for right now? What are you selling your inheritance and your birthright for right now? As in, where is your time going? Who is taking your time? Well, nobody's taking your time. Who are you giving your time to? And is it by choice, or is it by, well, I kind of have to? Because you never just have to. You always get a choice. But it's up to you to, take the choice. I'm going to sing this affirmation again. I take care of me. I take care of me. I take care. I take care. I take care of me. That is your affirmation for today. Yes, and you have to sing it quite so loud. Okay. And the thing that bubbles up for me here is that if you're a Christian or you're religious in some way, this is a difficult topic for you because it feels selfish. It feels selfish to even consider that you need to take care of you. You have been trained and brought up to believe that you come last. That, Jesus first, yourself last, and others in between, all of that. J-O-Y, J-O-Y, that crazy song. And it's like as if you cannot. Look, I am saying you put yourself first, okay? I'm saying, yes, you fulfill the call on your life. Because as you do that, as you remember who you are, as you step into the fullness of who you are, then you're of more use to anybody else anyway, basically. God is wanting to partner with you, not take you over. And I know we sing all them songs about, oh, take me over, use me, Jesus, use me. He doesn't want to use you. He wants to partner with you. The same way, that doesn't matter what your belief system is, okay? Okay, I'm not just speaking to Christians here, but I just know that when you're a particularly religious person, you will find it hard to do the whole taking care of me. You will think it's selfish, and you will be even taught that way. You'll be trained that way. It's selfish, but it's not. It's not. If you are going to have the impact you want to have on this planet, and you know what, sometimes it's not even about the impact you're going to want to have on this planet. It simply is about you discovering who you are. Discovering God in you, man. What were you created to be? If you do not take time to take care of you, you'll never discover that. And there's a part of you already that feels kind of hungry for something more. And it's because you're not quite living the life that you are born to live, and you won't do it unless you take care of you. And you might say, oh, but I'm so busy, I have this, and that exactly is the point. Is all of this stuff that you're doing something that you've chosen, or something that is just you've just fallen into, and now it's just your normal life. You don't even think you can live a different way. And I say you can. You can strip away from your life everything that does not take you where you want to go. Okay? Everything that hinders you can be stripped away from your life. And yeah, it's fairly scary to do, because we hold on so desperately sometimes as human beings. We hold on so desperately to beliefs and to ideas that do not help. But because you've always believed them and thought them, you think there is no other way, but there is another way. There's many, many ways. There's always another way. But the question is, do you believe you have, or do you have enough courage to step away from what is familiar, to really go on your own quest for who am I? What is it that I'm here to do? Because it's one thing to say, but I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. It's another thing to actually then dig deep and figure it out. Will you take care of you and do that internal work? Or will you keep telling yourself, I just don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, man. You do know. It's just that, you know what, it's almost like it's covered up under layers inside of you. You have to strip off those layers. And some of those layers, you are holding on to them so desperately because they cover you up. They keep you in your comfort zone. They make you feel as though you're protected, but they're not protecting you, and they're keeping you from the life that you desire. Aren't you done with that? Aren't you done with that? Again, I say, or saying even, I take care of me. I take care of me. I take care. I take care. I take care of me. Will you affirm that with me today? Will you make a decision today to start taking care of you, giving yourself time, giving yourself space, saying no to things that you need to start saying no to, so that you can live a fulfilled, peaceful, happy life? It is not selfish to go on your own spiritual quest. It is not selfish for you to go deep into yourself and start saying no to everyone around you. It is not selfish. But it's not always easy. You'll have to face things inside of you that maybe you didn't want to, but those things are hindering you anyway. And there's a part of you that really does want a big, wide open space life. So take care of you and create it. Okay? Again, Mini Disco is calling me, so I'm going to have to go. But can I invite you? I've put together a book called Pray, Affirm, Receive. Now, I put together last year, actually, but it feels right now to give it away. So I'm giving it away at the moment. It's Pray, Affirm, Receive. Pray, Affirm, Receive. How to get clear, stay clear, and take action to get what you want out of life. It is at rosemarylonnieknight.com/free gift. And if you are that spiritual person who longs for connection with Source in a deeper way, who wants clarity of purpose, okay, you're seeking that out, and you also want to live a life of calling, then go get it, okay? It's rosemarylonnieknight.com/free gift. I've put it together for you guys. I'd love you to actually read it. It'll take you about half an hour at the maximum. So please do read it. Don't just get it and then, oh, I will read it one day, and then, yeah, because you're not taking care of you, you don't create the space and time to do it. Please do create the time, the space to read it, take in what it's saying. Yeah, let's move forward together, okay? I always say there's work you're here to do, and I do believe that, but you know what? There is you that just needs to show up now, because you being you is enough. You don't have to go on some magical make a difference, going to change the world in 3 seconds flat kind of quest or anything like that. No, you don't. You don't. Just you allowing yourself to be you is enough. So please, will you take care of you? One last time. I take care of me. I take care of me. I take care. I take care. I take care of me. Okay, so that is the affirmation for today. Much love, my honeys. It's time to fight for and to deliberately design the life you are born to live. Until the next time, go get the free book. And if you haven't got the album, you better go get the album, you know. But anyway, you get the free book. It'll give you the option of getting the album. So get the album as well, because you need to have this stuff. When you're creating that space for you, you need to have these affirmations playing over you, you immersing yourself and taking part in the meditations that you're getting as part of that album that I put together, which I'm really proud of. Go get it, but go get the free book first. Okay, so this is what you can get from me. So you get the free book, you get the album, and yeah, let's start changing life, okay? Let's start changing your life. Let's start you on the path to fulfillment in all areas of your life, okay? Okay, on that note, I'm going to watch my daughters do mini disco. It's been a pleasure. Much love. Bye. Ooh, hello, Karen. How you doing? Lovely to have you here. Just as I'm about to say bye. Gotta go right now. But guys, tag somebody in. And if you haven't listened from the beginning, please do listen from the beginning. I do feel it's something that you may need to hear. Okay? Until the next time, guys. Much love. Tag someone in. Share. That would be so appreciated if you share it. So share it. Yes, girl. Okay then. Much love, guys.